Ever considered that diabetes doesn't clock out at sunset? While you might be astutely managing your carb intake and keeping a vigilant eye on your sugar levels when the sun's up, have you ever paused to reflect on the nocturnal activities of diabetes? How about the possibility that, in the midst of your dreams, diabetes is whispering telltale signs that require your attention? Today, we're diving deeper than mere information. We aim to illuminate. Delve with us as we reveal the 12 nocturnal indicators of diabetes you simply cannot overlook. You may have mastered daytime diabetes care, but could the real test commence when twilight falls? Turning a blind eye to these signs isn't just risky, it's a pitfall even the most attentive have inadvertently stumbled into. And some of these indicators? They're more stealthy and cunning than you might anticipate. So, brace yourself for revelations that could be game-changing for those grappling with diabetes. Prepare yourselves, because we're about to unveil not just one, but a pair of indispensable treasures for those fervently committed to decoding and battling diabetes. Intriguing research from the esteemed Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine reveals a staggering statistic. Nearly half of individuals with type 2 diabetes grapple with sleep disturbances, which manifest predominantly at night. Now, let's delve into the financial aspect. The American Diabetes Association presents a startling figure. The aggregate cost of diagnosed diabetes in the U.S. is an astronomical $327 billion annually. This encompasses both healthcare expenditures and productivity losses. Yet, one must ponder, can you genuinely assign a monetary value to optimal health and restorative sleep? The evidence is irrefutable, particularly the eye-opening findings from the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine. It underscores that diabetes remains relentless, even as we're submerged in slumber. The repercussions, both in monetary terms and in personal well-being, are simply too profound to sidestep. I implore you to stay with us, for we are about to demystify the 12 nocturnal diabetes signals that demand your attention. This knowledge isn't merely beneficial, it has the potential to be life-saving. Are you poised for this enlightening journey? Number 1. Nighttime hypoglycemia. This isn't merely another fleeting symptom to be sidelined, it stands as an urgent clarion call demanding your unwavering vigilance. Nighttime hypoglycemia manifests when your blood sugar takes a perilous nosedive in the cloak of the night. The gravity of this situation cannot be understated, as it carries the ominous potential for gravely serious repercussions, spanning from alarming seizures to the onset of a harrowing diabetic coma. Respected research from leading publications in diabetes care underscores the elusive character of nighttime hypoglycemia. Alarmingly, many individuals remain ensnared in its grasp, blissfully unaware and undisturbed in their slumber, even as this silent crisis unfolds within them. This is a health phenomenon where ignorance certainly isn't bliss, it's potentially life-threatening. Number 2. Snoring. Lean in and pay heed. While many dismiss snoring as merely a nocturnal disturbance that irks a bed partner or even rouses the entire household, there's more lurking beneath the surface than you might realize. Could you fathom that this seemingly innocuous behavior might herald a deeper health issue? We're not just addressing those nights punctuated by discordant symphonies. A study featured in the renowned journal, Sleep, unveils that habitual snorers stand at an augmented risk of contracting insulin resistance, a paramount precursor to diabetes. Overlooking this could be perilous. Delving into the physiology, each snore signifies a fleeting pause in your respiration. These momentary cessations induce stress reactions within your system, culminating in a surge of stress hormones, notably cortisol. A heightened cortisol milieu can wreak havoc on your glycemic equilibrium, laying the perfect groundwork for diabetes to take root. If snoring is your nightly anthem, fret not immediately. There are a handful of remedial measures you might consider. Embarking on a weight loss journey, moderating alcohol intake, and even a mere alteration in your slumber posture could mitigate snoring. Have you ever ventured to repose on your flank rather than supine? The outcome might astonish you. However, if, despite these endeavors, your snoring mirrors a locomotive's blare, it beckons a more earnest intervention. Engage with a medical professional to undertake an exhaustive sleep assessment, coupled with a potential diabetes evaluation. This is paramount, dear readers. Anticipating and addressing a concern invariably trumps the frantic scurry of remediation. Hence, when you discern pronounced snoring, eschew the temptation to merely muffle it with a cushion. Perceive it as your body's intrinsic siren, advocating for a health review. Remember, snoring might not just be a nighttime song but possibly an indicative chorus echoing deeper health insights you ought not disregard. Number 3. Leg cramps. For anyone who's ever suffered a leg cramp, it feels as though your muscles are ensnared in an unforgiving clamp. Picture undergoing that torment just as you're attempting to drift into a peaceful slumber. Yet, how many are aware that these agonizing leg spasms might actually be indicators of elevated blood sugar levels? Indeed, when our bodies falter in harmonizing sugar and vital electrolytes, the distressing result can be muscle cramps. To alleviate these spasms, consider ensuring adequate hydration, engaging in gentle stretching routines, or even administering a soothing massage to the afflicted region. Nonetheless, should these cramps persist or escalate in frequency, it's imperative to seek guidance from a medical professional. Such persistent symptoms could be heralding an underlying imbalance that's anything but innocuous. And then, there's the issue of breaking into a cold sweat during slumber. Number 4. Sleep apnea. Indeed, those intermittent lapses in breath during your nightly slumber could be signaling something far more profound than a mere aggravating extension of snoring. Groundbreaking research from the reputable Chest Journal elucidates a captivating correlation between sleep apnea and insulin resistance, often the harbinger of diabetes. But the implications of sleep apnea stretch beyond mere nocturnal disturbances. It possesses the potential to disrupt the equilibrium of your entire physiological system. Opting for an in-depth professional sleep assessment can not only gauge the intensity of your sleep apnea but also chart out the most optimal intervention strategy tailored for you. These therapeutic pathways might encompass advanced apparatuses such as CPAP devices or, in more extreme scenarios, even surgical interventions. Remember, uninterrupted, restful sleep isn't a luxury, it's a cornerstone for comprehensive health and vitality. Number 5. Night sweats. Sweating, though a common bodily response, can manifest for a myriad of reasons, from the aftermath of a haunting dream to the warmth enveloping your bedroom. Yet, it's essential to recognize that profuse sweating might signal a deeper concern: hypoglycemia or low blood sugar levels. There are several strategies to alleviate nocturnal sweating, such as moderating your room's ambience, opting for sheets made from breathable materials, or even indulging in a refreshing cool shower before retiring for the night. However, if these episodes of sweating persist, it becomes paramount to consult a medical professional. Consistent night sweats could be your body's subtle alarm, hinting that your blood sugar levels have dipped to perilous lows. Believe me, this isn't an indication to be taken lightly or dismissed. Number 6. Nocturia. Imagine the irritation of being consistently stirred from a deep slumber by an insistent urge to visit the restroom, night after night. This phenomenon, known scientifically as nocturia, is simply an increased frequency of urination during the night. While it's perfectly commonplace for one to wake up once or perhaps twice for a quick trip to the restroom, an escalation beyond this frequency might be your body's subtle SOS signal hinting at an underlying issue. Illuminating research from the esteemed Journal of Urology has unveiled a compelling connection between nocturia and elevated glucose concentrations within the body. So, those seemingly innocuous midnight bathroom excursions could, in fact, be potential harbingers of diabetes or its consequential complications. On the proactive front, consider curtailing your fluid consumption several hours before hitting the sack and steering clear of diuretic agents like caffeine. However, if these nocturnal interruptions persist, it becomes imperative to seek the guidance of a seasoned healthcare professional for a comprehensive assessment. After all, safeguarding the sanctity of your sleep is not just about comfort, it's a cornerstone of holistic well-being. Number 7. Reduced vision. Take heed, dear readers. Pioneering research in the realm of ophthalmology underscores a startling revelation. Recurring vision challenges might not be trivial inconveniences, but potent harbingers of diabetes-related ocular maladies such as retinopathy or the onset of cataracts. These complications can profoundly impact your daily experiences and diminish your zest for life. Too often, they're brushed aside as the inevitable accompaniments of age. But is there a proactive approach if your vision begins to falter? Absolutely. Prioritize giving your eyes the respite they deserve, especially if screen time extends right up to your slumber. Consider integrating blue light filtering glasses into your routine, mitigating the fatigue digital devices can inflict. Further fortify your ocular well-being with a nutrient-rich diet, emphasizing vitamins A, C, and E. But, if the shroud over your sight persists, especially during nocturnal hours, it's imperative to seek the expertise of an ophthalmologist. Vision irregularities might be your body's clarion call, signifying deeper, systemic disturbances. A meticulous eye examination won't solely illuminate the state of your ocular health, but might unearth concealed health anomalies. In the vast arena of wellness, it's paramount to recognize that proactive vigilance trumps reactive remedies. Your vision is a gift, treat it with the reverence it deserves. Number 8. Breath odor. Pause for a moment and pay heed, for there's an essential observation worth noting. The presence of an unexpectedly sweet or reminiscent of fruity aroma in one's breath may be the harbinger of ketoacidosis, a grave medical condition that, if left unchecked, could perilously teeter on the brink of being life-threatening. Should you or an observant individual nearby discern such a distinctive odor, it becomes imperative to promptly pivot towards medical intervention without delay. Remember, in circumstances this critical, even the most trusted home remedies fall short in comparison to the immediate and expert care that professional medical intervention offers. This, dear reader, is a siren call, an urgent clarion, warranting immediate attention and action. Your safety and well-being are paramount. Number 9. Frequent thirst. Imagine this scenario. You find yourself guzzling water with an insatiable thirst, as if you've been marooned on a deserted island with the sun beating down. This isn't merely about quenching an occasional thirst. Persistent and heightened thirst, especially during the quiet hours of the night, can serve as a clarion call signaling the onset or presence of diabetes. When blood sugar levels skyrocket, they act like sponges, pulling essential moisture from your body's tissues, igniting that unyielding thirst. To navigate this symptom, the key lies in meticulous monitoring and regulation of your glucose levels, complemented by a diet tailored for optimal diabetes management. However, should you find that this relentless, desert-like thirst continues unabated, it becomes paramount to promptly seek the counsel of a seasoned healthcare provider. They can embark on a thorough evaluation and design a bespoke treatment strategy to address your unique needs. Remember, listening to your body's signals can be the difference between prevention and intervention. Number 10. Restlessness or irritability. Pause and lend me your ear, for this goes beyond an isolated restless night or fleeting moments of irritability. The link between mood fluctuations and diabetes is more profound than one might assume. Pioneering research, as illuminated in the acclaimed journal Diabetes Care, unveils that individuals grappling with diabetes exhibit heightened tendencies towards depression and unexplained mood shifts, in contrast to their non-diabetic counterparts. Intriguing, isn't it? Picture this: a quest for solace in the evening, marred by surges of indefinable tension. Perhaps you're on edge, lashing out at close ones or ensnared in an aura of discontent. Could your diabetes be the unseen puppeteer? Surging blood sugar levels wield the power to disrupt the harmonious dance of your body's neurotransmitters, leading to mood disturbances, restlessness, and even bouts of irritability. Further research, as showcased in the realm of psychoneuroendocrinology, posits a tangible nexus between glycemic fluctuations and mood-related disorders. To restore equilibrium, sustaining stable blood sugar levels is paramount. This can be achieved through judicious medication, a balanced dietary regime, and consistent physical activity. Therapeutic modalities, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, have emerged as beacons of hope, effectively mitigating mood-related symptoms in diabetic patients, as highlighted by the Journal of Diabetes Research. Yet, if these emotional whirlwinds continue unabated, it is imperative to seek counsel from adept medical experts for an all-encompassing evaluation and a bespoke therapeutic blueprint. In the intricate tapestry of well-being, your emotional harmony dovetails seamlessly with your physical vitality, especially in the context of diabetes management. Number 11. Dry mouth. Picture this: you're jolted awake in the dead of night, your mouth feeling as dry as if you'd been trekking through the vast expanse of the Sahara, despite being nestled in your temperature-regulated bedroom. This isn't merely an inconvenience quenched by a quick drink of water. Known in medical circles as xerostomia, dry mouth might be more than a fleeting discomfort. It could serve as a potential harbinger of diabetes wreaking havoc on your salivary glands. Delving into studies, particularly one published in Diabetes Care, we find compelling evidence linking persistent dry mouth to rising glucose levels. But there's a domino effect. Left unchecked, dry mouth can usher in a suite of oral challenges, from cavities and gum disease to potentially severe oral infections. So, what can you do for immediate relief? While intermittently sipping water or chewing sugar-free gum to kickstart saliva production might offer temporary solace, there are also readily available saliva substitutes on pharmacy shelves. However, if this arid sensation relentlessly haunts your nights, it's imperative to seek the guidance of a medical professional. Xerostomia might merely be skimming the surface, hinting at deeper health issues that necessitate a holistic treatment approach. As we delve deeper into this topic, our subsequent revelation shines a light on a frequently undervalued nighttime indicator: fluctuations in vision. Imagine the challenge of discerning details in dim light, or grappling with adapting to darker surroundings. Number 12. Sleep disturbances. Pause for a moment and consider, it's not just about the periodic restless nights or those fleeting nightmares where you're haunted by looming deadlines. I'm referring to those abrupt awakenings that leave you lingering in a state of heightened unease, your mind a whirlwind of thoughts as you frantically seek rest. An illuminating study showcased in the esteemed Journal of Sleep Research suggests a potent correlation between such sleep disturbances and poor glucose management, potentially intensifying the manifestations of diabetes. If you find yourself persistently roused from slumber or grappling to recapture those elusive dreams, your body might be sounding a vital alarm. What's the remedy? Beyond transforming your bedroom into a sanctuary for rest with obsidian drapes, ambient white noise devices, or immersing in calming rituals, it's sometimes imperative to broach these concerns with a medical expert. Chronic sleep anomalies could mandate a more profound exploration, possibly even necessitating medications to harmonize your nocturnal rhythms. How do you shield yourself from this silent assailant? For starters, rigorous and consistent monitoring of your blood sugar levels takes precedence, with a special emphasis on pre-slumber readings. Next in your arsenal is ensuring a nutritionally balanced meal or a thoughtful snack before you surrender to sleep, aiding in anchoring your blood sugar. And if you're walking the tightrope of risk, consider setting periodic alarms to inspect your blood sugar through the night's silent hours. But here's where you must pause and ponder. If you find yourself wrestling with symptoms like unexplained perspiration, palpitations that race your heart, or even alarmingly vivid dreamscapes, it's high time you sought the expertise of a medical professional. This isn't the juncture for self-analyses or scouring the vast corridors of internet advice. We're speaking of the sanctity of your life and holistic wellness. As we draw the curtains on our enlightening journey through the 12 nocturnal diabetes signs you dare not overlook, it's worth recapping, from the rumbles of snoring to the formidable specter of nighttime hypoglycemia. Believe us when we say, your body converses in a silent dialect, and these nocturnal nuances might just be its frantic SOS signals. The ball's in your court now. Will you tune into your body's whispered warnings, or risk deafening silence to these pivotal alerts? Prioritize your health. It's not just a duty, it's a debt you owe to your very essence. If today's content resonated with you and illuminated your perspective, don't hesitate to show your appreciation by giving that like button a hearty click. Your engagement amplifies our reach, helping us connect with others who stand to benefit from this indispensable knowledge. Not a part of our community yet? Go on, tap that subscribe button and activate the notification bell to ensure you're always in the loop with our upcoming content, which might just be the enlightenment you've been seeking. And remember, your experiences and insights matter to us. Dive into the comments section below and share your reflections or personal journeys related to the topic. We're all ears and eager to connect.